Okay, let's start by paying homage to the Buddha. Namo Dassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Dassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Dassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. So last week we finished lesson 18 with the exercise. Now lesson 19. So lesson 19 is about the feminine nouns. So feminine nouns in Pali, so vowel ending noun in feminine gender. So feminine nouns can end in these 5 vowels. So ending in the R, not up. So in masculine and neuter, so like the Buddha or Phala, they end in the up. But here, ending in the R. Ending in the R. So like the Kanya here. And also the other noun ending in the E. So like the Rati, so Kanya means girl. And then Rati. So Rati ending in the E, that is nighttime. Night. And the other noun ending in the E is Nadi. So Nadi is a river. And then next one. So the noun ending in the U vowel. The noun ending in the U vowel is so Yagu. Yagu means gruel or porridge. Gruel or porridge, rice porridge or milk porridge and so on. Yagu. And then the last one ending in the U is Wadu. So Wadu. Wadu means, old man. Okay, so now in feminine gender also, those now ending in this vowel are I, U, U. So, and then those now ending in the vowel in feminine genders, when they decline, or so when, case ending are added to them, so how they change. So now we will learn in this lesson. So here, nominated case. So nominated case also sign is exactly the same as the, masculine sa in the or, but maybe, so this or, maybe ya is inserted. So your also. Okay, why? Later we will see. So now, so that that's term form, noun form ending in the Kenya. So when we, add the nominated case singular sign, so R is just R. So maybe this sign is drop in. So that is just Kenya as Kenya, no more change, nothing changed. Okay, Kenya as Kenya. Stem also Kenya. Nominated case singular form also Kenya. Yeah. So for plural, is the first one is, Kenya also long one. So it is already long, in plural also long. So that is why in that Kenya, in nominated case singular also Kenya can be, plural also Kenya can be. So how can we, decide a singular form or plural form? That is based on the verb. If it is singular, verb form will be, singular, so verb termination like the D. Or if it is plural, so verb form will be andy or something in this way. So based on verb, we can, analyze or we can understand the singular or plural. And so the other form is, to the Kenya ending in the R. So this your or all is added. So now, so stem is Kenya, but singular form also, Kenya, and the past plural form also, Kenya, but the other form is, so Kenya, maybe to there or is added. Here two vowel, maybe both of them to maintain, ya or vowel ya, or the semi-vowel ya is inserted, maybe. So that is, your or something in this way. But later, so to remember easily, so that plural form is what we say your form. So feminine gender sign your for plural. So that is here. Maybe that is just for your knowledge. Your sign also okay. So that is the other form is we have the kanyayo. So kanya, kanya, kanyayo. In this way we have another form. So for the rati, ending in the E. So ending in the E, rati. So here singular also no more change, like the masculine, neuter, and feminine. So all of them, E, U, now. So they never change in the singular forms. Exactly the same as the, stem forms. So ready as ready. So that is fine. For singular, the first form ready. And then the second form is, that short vowel becoming long. So that is fine. The plural form is, ready. Okay, ready. And the other plural form is to the stem is ending in the E by adding the, sign your, this your. So that is why we have the radio, not radio, radio. Okay, radio in this way. So that is why Kanya, Kanya, Kanya yo, rati, rati, rati yo, Kanya, Kanya, Kanya yo, and then rati, rati, rati yo, in this way. So for that radio form, maybe in the context, so sometimes we can see, contracted form. So radio, okay. From the radio, this D is reduced or constructed. So in this way, so we can see, radio as an irregular form or maybe some special form. So it can be seen. Maybe that form also only in the stanza, only in the stanza. So in the radio, three syllables, but in the contracted radio is only two syllables. That is just to follow the number of syllables in the meter or in stanza, in poem. So in this way also can be contracted some form. But genyayo is just genyayo. So instead of the genyayo, maybe genya also can be seen. Okay, and then another form is ending in the E, nadi. Nadi. So this nadi ending in the E. So this E also in plural form E, you see nothing changed. So nadi, and then the first form also nadi, Nadi already long. But the other form is maybe Nadi and the yo. But before the yo, so like the single, the short vowel form, so this long or become short. So eat yo. So Nadi yo. For this Nadi yo also, the special form can be seen. So Nadi yo. So by reducing this e vowel here, so we can have this form. So Nadayo. And then from that one, so this diet becomes the jaja palatalization, change to the palatal syllable jaja. So nidjo, this form also can be seen. Nadiyo. Instead of the nadayo, just nedjo. But for the radayo diet, not change the jaja, only radayo we can. So in this way can be seen some contracted form. Okay. So now Nadi also Nadi, Nadiyo for common forms. So and then for the U, Yagu grew. So for singular, nothing change. So U as a U, you see. So that is why Yagu as a Yagu. But for plural form, short boy become long. So Yagu for the first form. But for another form, Yagu yo. So in this way. So Yagu, Yagu, Yagu yo. Okay. So Kanya, Kanya, Kanya yo. And then Rati, Rati, Rati yo. And then Nadi, Nadi, Nadi yo. Yagu, Yagu, Yagu yo. And the last one. So the last one is Wadu, woman. So Wadu also here nothing change U as a U, you see. That is Wadu. For the plural fast form also, Wadu. But the other form, so short long ball becomes short Wadu, and then yo is added. So Wadu yo. Okay, so these feminine nouns ending in the R, E, E, U, U. In this way, we can decline, or they can change by adding those nominated case to them in their nominative form. So Kenya, Kenya, Kenya yo, and then Reddy ending in the E, Reddy, Reddy, Reddy yo. And then Nadi, Nadi, Nadi yo, Yagu, Yagu, Yagu yo. And then what do yo. So for the E, E, U, U, you see, so Raddi also can be constructed as a Raddiyo. And the Nadi also, Nadiyo. So for example, we have the another form. Like the Jati ending in the E. Jati. So for plural form, Jatiyo. And Jatiyo also can construct it as a, Jetjo in this way. Or plural, Jetjo. So firstly, this E is contracted, so lost, and Jadio, and then after that the Daya becomes the Jajo. So in this way. So Jadia, Jaja, Jadio, Jajo. In this way. So some special form or contracted form, especially in stanza. In stanza. And then now the bucketed case. So for the bucketed case, so For vocative case, also the same stem, you know, a, kanya. So kanya, in the vocative case, here, you know, R is changed to the A or R replaced by the A, So that is in Kenya. As a, you know, the vocative case singular, Kanye. So all of the noun ending in the R in feminine gender, in vocative case, that R is replaced by the A, Kanye. But maybe some special form like the amma or something, just R. That contractor form in the parliament is we will see later. So now, so that R ending in vocative case singular, so as a, so Kanye. But for plural is exactly the same as the nominated case. Here you see. In the nominated case also Kanya, Kanyayo. Here also Kanya, Kanyayo. So plural form is exactly the same as the, you know, nominated case. So Kinye, Kanya, Kanyayo. Kanye, Kanya, Kanyayo. And for the rati ending in the E. So for ending in the E, nothing change, E, but for plural, E, yo. So that one also exactly the same as the you know, nominated case. So rati, for plural, rati, yo. Okay. Rati, yo. And for nadi, so E, but for vocative case, so E becomes short. So nadi, okay, nadi, long becomes short. But for plural is exactly the same as the, you know, nominative case. So that is why. So nadi, yo, rati, yo. So in vocative case singular, R is replaced by the A and ESE, but E becomes short. Long becomes short. Okay. So and then yagu also exactly the same as the, you know, nominative case. Here you see. Yagu. So u as a u, but popular u yo, yagu yo. So here also yagu yo. The same. Yagu yo. For wadu, singular form is not the same as the nominative. So long becomes short. That is wadu. Only with here long becomes short. Wadu. But for plural, the same as the nominative case. So the first form long one would do. The second form so becomes short, and then yo is added. So would do yo. So kanye, kanya, yo. Rati yo. Nadi yo. Yagu yo. And then would do yo. Okay. So, but for nominative case here, you see, kanya yo. But in vocative case, kanye, you see, R is changed to the A or R is replaced by the A. Okay, for rati, the same rati yo. For nadi, so long becomes short. Nadi yo. Yagu yo, the same. But for wadu, long becomes short. Wadu yo. Okay. So in this way. And then, so for the So that is accusative case. Accusative case. For plural, singular sign is am as in masculine or neuter. Yeah, feminine gender also am. Okay, so now, so Kenya, so to the R, this negida is added. So firstly R and M, but before the negida, so R become the short. So that is fine. We have the Kenyan, the first form. But plural is the same as nominative or vocative. Kenya, Kenya, yo. Okay, I will skip that one. And then for the, Rati, also to the E, negida is added. So that is fine. Rati and the negida is added. Rati. For the nadi, so to the nadi, so negida is added. But before the negida, this E become the short. So nadi we have. And for yagu, so to the yagu negida is added yago. But for plural form are exactly the same as the nominative and vocative. Kanya, kanya, yo. Kenya, 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 yo. And the rati, 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 yo. Rati, 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 yo. And then, so nadi, 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 yo. So yago, yagu, yagu, yo. And then now, the wadu, long vowel u. Also, wadu becomes short and negative is added. So wadu, 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 yo. Plural form is the same, exactly the same as the nominative and the vocative. So accusative are also the same. So that is in lesson 19 in Parliament Easy. Okay, let's see. In Parliament Easy, some notes. So here you see feminine noun. So feminine nouns stem ending in the R, E, E, U, U. Examples are Kenya, Rati, Nadi, Yagu, Wadu. Okay, and then, so nominative case, singular, all these nouns remain unchanged. So Kenya also Kenya, Wadu also Wadu, and so on. But in vocative case, singular, you see, so final R of the stem is changed to the A. So Kenya as the Kanye. Kenya as the Kanye here, you see. Kenya as the Kanye. But there are exceptions. Some are like the Amma, Dada is Amma as Amma, mother, or Dada is Dada, dear. So some exception word. But most of now ending in the R, in vocative case become long, become A. So Kanye. And then in accusative case, singular, so negida is added to all stem. And before negida, the long vowel becomes short. So that is on Kenya, Rade, Nade, Yago, Wado, we finish. And then, so nominative case, vocative and accusative plural. So there are two plural forms. One is, so final vowel become long, like the Kenya, Rati, Nadi, Yagu, Wadu, and so on. And the other form is yo is added to the stem. But before the end in yo, so long vowel E and U become short. That is right. So Rati, Kenya, Kenya yo, Rati, Rati yo, and then Nadi, Nadi yo, Yagu, Yagu yo, Wadu, Wadu yo. In this way, and the Kenya, Kenya yo. So now here. So Kenya, Kenyi, Kenya. That is singular. But for plural is Kenya, Kenya, yo. And the Rati is Rati, Rati, and Rati, Rati, yo. So red D nominative case, red D vocative, red D accusative. And nadi vocative case becomes short, and nadi and so on. Okay, so we are forming those nouns. So by any case, N is not so difficult. So now just ending, and then maybe some changing. So we already. And then now important one is, formation of the feminine noun, feminine gender. So we have the feminine gender assigned suffix like the here. So R or E or the ani and the ini or ika and so on. Okay, so maybe some now are already masculine, so they are already used as a masculine, but so they can be used as a feminine at the time by adding the, the feminine gender assigned suffix. So we can understand, oh, this is feminine gender, so easily. Okay, so now for that one. So feminine gender, formation of the feminine gender. So feminine gender assigned suffix are only these, R, E, and the ani, ini, uni. So R, E, ani, ini, uni. Okay, these 5 vowels, these 5 suffixes, by adding to the masculine noun, so they can be changed, they can be transformed into feminine noun in this way. So for example here, musika. Musika means mouse. Mouse. Okay. But so for feminine gender, to the musika, this R is added, other than feminine gender form is musika. So female mouse. Okay, musika. Here you see. Musika, and then musika in this way by adding the R. And then manusa means human. Manusa is a male human one, human male. But for the human female, by adding the E. So manusi in this way, manusi. So that means, so if we remember the masculine nouns, so at the time, maybe some are, so final vowel is changing to the R or to the E. Oh, this is feminine of that one. So in this way, we can understand easily. So manusa and the manusi for the feminine. And then gahabadi, householder. So to the gahabadi, by adding the ani, so at the time this final one vowel is dropped. So gahabadani. So gahabadi means householder or master of a house. Gahabadi, but gahabadani means mistress of a house. Mistress of a house. A lady. The same way, Raja means king. And to the Raja, by adding the ni, so we have the Rajini means queen. Raja means king, but Rajini means queen. So by adding just feminine gender assigned suffix. And then the same way, Bhikkhu is monk. And then to the Bhikkhu, by adding the uni suffix, so Bhikkhu ni. So nan or female Bhikkhu, male Bhikkhu and female Bhikkhu. And then the last one is not adding the any suffix, but changing. A form is changing. Those what is ending in the aka. That aka is replaced by the ika. So for example, ubasaka means so male disciple, lay people, lay male disciple. But ubasika means a woman, lay disciple, a woman, female, lay disciple. The same way, dayaka. Dayaka is so male donor, but dayika is female donor. So in this way. So some nouns, so from the masculine, so by adding these feminine gender assigned suffix or changing in this way, so we have the masculine noun, feminine noun. Okay, so most of feminine nouns, not just some, most of feminine nouns to the masculine noun by adding the re and the ani, ini, uni. So we have the feminine noun, or some noun ending in the aka. So at the time, so without adding any suffix, just changing a form, aga to the ika. So ubasaka to the ubasika, dayaka to the dayika. In this way. So these are how the feminine noun is formed. So formation of feminine gender noun. So, okay, now we go to the vocabulary. So you see here, so manusa, by adding the e, manusi, manusa means human, male human, and the musika means mouse, but musika by adding the r, so female mouse, and kokila means cuckoo, and the kokila by adding the r, and also here adjective. Adjective are also in this way. Sobana means beauty. Okay, and then so maybe male gender now beauty, but female gender is sobana by adding the r, and the diga long diga, and kokura means dog, male dog, but kokuri is female dog. The same way kokuda cock, but kokudi means hen. Kokuda means cock, kokudi means hen. And also manawa. Manawa is a young man or maybe a boy or adult one. But manawi, the young woman, so adult girl or maybe like that. And madula is uncle, and the madulani by adding the ani service aunt. So kahabadi, master of a house, and the kahabadani by adding the ani service like the madulani. So mistress of a house. Mistress of a house. But ini form is not. So rajini, and the malini, and so on. So, and then, so in addressing woman, the word body. Okay, body. Body means dear, the meaning of dear. But singular is body, but plural is body, your. So sometimes, in this way, like the, so Bandi or Ayasama Sari Bokdo. So to call in the, the Bandi River one, Ayasama, the term we use. The same way, to call a woman or a girl. So in Pali, we use that term, so body. But for the male one also, bo or something in this way, dear actually. Bo. So bo kenye, oh dear girl. And body kenyayo, and so on. Okay, that is just note. Now vocabulary. So masculine noun. These are masculine nouns. Is chana. So chana means festival. So chana festival. And the aloka light. And wajja means cow or so cow pen or cattle food. Cow pen or cattle food. So and the nyati relatives. Nyati relatives. And the alankara ornament. Alankara ornament. And the gaja elephant. Kaya body. So Ingala we say maybe England. Ingala we say England. So maybe that one is not in Pali actually, but so the order of the Pali is easy. So Sarah he taught this lesson in England. Maybe at the time, one of student maybe asked Sarah, so how to say in Pali that England. So at the time Sarah said this one. So England we say England. And then samadhi is concentration. We know that. And the Abanika, Wanija merchant. Abanika, Wanija merchant. So 3 words. Okay, these are masculine. And then now, so vocabulary, so Newton nouns. So yutta rope, and baya fear, and onyana park or grove park, and the wachana word. So mukha, mouth, but mukha has three meanings. So mouth and our face and also entrance also. Actually, mukha, mouth, and also face also mukha. The face of somebody also mukha. A mouth also mukha. And also entrance or the gate of maybe a building also mukha. And then with the cane, and the abharana ornament, you see alangara also ornament, but masculine, but abharana is ornament, so neuter gender. And Vata, clothes, Paduma, lotus, and Gita, song, and the Rata, country. Okay, these are neuter nouns. And feminine nouns, so Amma. So Amma means mother, and Bokatik is Amma, not as a Kanya. So Kanya, girl, and the Letta, river, and the Rati, actually should be Rati. So spelling mistake, not Rati, Rati, night. Short one, Rati, not Rati, Rati. And then Nadi, river. So Darika, girl. So that one also, you know. So Daraka. So Daraka means boy. But for the feminine, you know, here Aka, that is Aka is changed to the Ika like this one, like the Ubasaka, Ubasika. So Darika, girl in this way. And then Daraka, Darika, Yagu, Guru, Denu, cow. In the Wajja word, Wajja. So here masculine noun, neuter noun, Wajana also word. But here feminine noun, Wajja also word. You know, the same meaning, but different gender. So Wajja and the Wajana. And the Baukarani is pond. So Wabi is lake. And Jehwa, tongue. And Desana, sermon or preaching. And Migi, door. So this one also as a masculine one. So Mika, the deer. But now Migi is door. So in this way, you know, so E is added. You see, E is added. And then 80 woman, and Tana craving, and Gadeli planting, banana tree or planting. And here Rajini, queen, you see, Raja, Rajini. And Baja, subjects or being. And Veena, lute or violent. Violent. Lute or violent. So these are feminine nouns. So here, most of nouns are ending in the R, like the, so Amma, Kenya, Letta, okay, and the Waja, and the Jehwa, Desana, and the Tetna, Baja, Veena, okay, so they are exactly the same as the Kenya in declension in their form with the case ending. So the same way, you know, Rati ending in E, Rati, and here Wabi. Okay, so they are also the same as the, or 80 also, actually, 80. Also the same as the, you know, ready. But some noun ending in the R like the E, the D, and the Baukarani, and the Miki, and the Gadeli, Rajini. So they are the same as the D in this way. Okay, now but form. So weighted, coil like the creeper. So climbing up the tree, so by coiling. So weighted. That weighted. So commonly you see. So here sign is A. So that is a maybe so wheat or something, but originally weight. So we can see in the dictionary. Root is weight. So weighted. Root is wheat also. Okay. Wheat. Okay, should be wheat. Okay. Weight also. So two things, So twist round or envelope or wrap or surround or coil also. So root is wheat or weight. But sign is A and the D. So we have the weighted. And then next, so wheat body. So wheat body, actually wheat preface, root is bar. Bar means to shine. So wheat body, no sign is used. No conjunctive sign there. So wheat preface, root is bar, and then D. So wheat body. And then, so Nahayati. Nahayati. Actually, root is, na. Root is na. Sign is ya. And then D. So we have the two forms. Nayati also. And then, so at the very beginning of a word here, double consonant. So that is why. So to avoid that position, so by adding the vowel, so nahayati also, two form actually. So nahayati, you see, nahayati or so nayati also. Okay. Actually, root is na, originally na, but so later vowel is insertion, sana or maybe in other language. And then another verb is so kanadi. So root is can, sign is R and D. So kanadi digs. Okay, kanadi. But for the past participle, Ramana na is dropped, so that is a kata. And then naturality is comes out or emit. Naturita or natureta. The one is so knees preface, root is jar. Sign is R and then D. So we have the Here, this sa and the ja become the ja cha. So we have the naturality in this way. Naturality, and the naturality is, from the base is inserted, and the alterity, so goes down into or descend or climb down. So our prefix, root is star, so sign is R, and then D. So but our is changed to the O. So alterity. But for the past participle, our, so root is star and the past participle suffix na. So here, our is changed to the O first stage, and because of ra influence, so na is so changed to the with the dot, and then so now so ra na so ra is assimilated to the na, so na. We have the in this way, past participle form is ordain. And then so gayati. So for the gayati, so some scholars' idea root is gay, but some scholars' idea root is gi, and sign is up, and then di. So whatever maybe, so E is changed to the A is changed to the I, yeah, or E is changed to the I, yeah. So here, A is changed to the, I, yeah, but for the gi, so one more step. So E is changed to the A, and A is changed to the I in this way. So we have the gayati in this way. But we have another root, is root J, that is not G, like the jana or something. So for this one, sinus R and the D, we have the jayati, binding defilements, or as in noun form, jana. Okay, so in this way too. So according to this root, maybe gay is better. Okay, let's see in the dictionary. That gayati. So guy, in other language, guy. So according to that one, so maybe gay form. But some scholars idea maybe, but here also gay, okay. But maybe some dictionary I found, so gay also. Okay, gay is better actually. So I dropped that one. Gay. But for the past participle, that one, even though, root is gay, so past participle da. So we have the gita, this way. Maybe because of that, so some scholar think, so root is gi or something in this way. E is contracted or shorthand, or as E or something in this way. Okay, now another is gayati, and So sajjeti, prepare or decorate or equip sajjeti. So sajjeti is root is saj and sign is A and the D. Okay. And the sajjita. And wadedi, root is wad, sign is A because of A up become long. So wadedi, wadita. And then rodeti, crimes or weeps, rodeti. So this rodeti actually root is rude. So sign is R and then D. So in Pali, rodeti and also U is changed to the O, rodeti. So two forms. The same meaning, two forms. Rodeti, rodeti. Rodeti, rodeti. We'll change to the O in this way. Okay, another form. Vikasati. So balloon. So we preface root is gas and the ati. And then sandati. Sandati flows. Sandati, okay. Let's see in the dictionary. Sand or maybe sandati, okay. Sandati to flow. Root is sand. Right? So nothing to change. Root is sand, sign is R and D. And the baleti. So baleti also already long or maybe baleti. So baleti, baleati. Okay, baleti, baleati. And also post analogy bandit. So balayeti also. Okay, baleti, baleati or baleti is a different reading. Maybe baleti or something in this way. Okay, easy way. So root is bal and A and A, D. So baleti in this way. So, but for this one, in this way, traditionally we explain, but maybe based on research in the dictionary, you see. So actually from the bar or something in this way, but such a, different reading also. Maybe some bar lady, also from the protect, some and bar lady. So you see here, bar, bar and A and D in this way explained. And then another one. So Sani Batadi assemble or gather. So Sam prefix and the Ni prefix. Root is but. Sign is A and then D. So we have the, Sani Batadi. Okay, so here Negida and Na are assimilate, become the same Na. So Sani Batadi assemble. So, okay, now, so we finished the vocabulary. So maybe it should be, so I skipped some here, adjective, sorry. So karunika, adjective. Karunika means kind or compassionate. So, those karuni, one more important one based on so formation of the feminine gender, we need to know that. So for example, here adjective is karu, ni, ka. So here ending in the A. That is actually masculine gender or neuter. So masculine or neuter noun, neuter adjective. But if we want to use, so to modify the feminine gender noun, so at that time, adjective form is karu, ni, ka. By adding the feminine gender. So you see that is, in the list of those adjectives. So diga and the diga and the sovana and so on. In this way, we need to form. So even though they are adjectives, so adjective can be three gender, but so based on their modified noun, so their form, gender form also can be changed in this way. So that is why here. So karunika is masculine or neuter, but for feminine gender, karunika. The same way biya, also for masculine biyo or neuter biya, maybe feminine gender biya. So dear or pleasing or agreeable. And the gambira also gambira, gambiran, and butula, butulan, and jeta, elder, or jeta, elderly, or something in this way. And the kaneta, younger, or kaneta, or something in this way. So these are adjectives. Oh, okay. So, any question? Okay, Haru.
Yes, Bante. I would like to ask for the formations of feminine gender to change from masculine to feminine. So in this case, Bante, that we have Gahapati. So the masculine gender here ending with E, and when it formed with feminine, it changed into Ani. So I see there's in the lesson, it also have the masculine noun, it's ending with A, matula, uncle. So it also changed into matulani. So it still be not just ending with E, but it's also ending with A, also changed to ani. So it means that in here, Pante, it is Gahapati, and it's also another, it is Matula. It means that ending with A is also changed to Ani as well.
Right.
Not just only E.
Yeah. Not E.
Yeah. And the second point, Pante, that is when we change from masculine gender ending with R, we also change into feminine. To change it is a long R, or it is long E, or it's ani or ini. So it means that it has four.
You mute yourself.
Yeah, sorry, Pante. So it means that when we change from masculine to feminine, there's four ways in order to change it. Long A, long E, ani, or ini. So how we can know that which masculine noun will be changed with what is the ending in feminine?
So for that, not so fixed we have. But R and E are very common. R and E are very common. The other, so ani, ini, uni, and are not so many. So that is even though they are ending in the R, you see. So musika can become the musika, but so manusa become the manusi. So for that one, maybe because of that R is added, because of this E is added, we don't have any specific method or system.
Yeah. So we have to check with the dictionary. Otherwise, we don't know that we are doing right or not.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I got it. Thanks, Bante.
Okay. So, any question? Hello.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Bante. Just pop up in my mind. There's another point that we have 3 types of the nouns that we have learned so far: masculine, neutral, and feminine. And we also know that if there is a modifier together with a noun, for example, adjective or another noun, or it is past participle. So in this situation, the adjective, past participle, or another noun, when it attach or it go together with the masculine, neutral, or feminine, so we have to change the ending of the adjective, past participle, and another noun in the form of the 3 nouns. So so in that case that we have to define exactly that the noun, whether, because I can see that, for example, with accusative in singular, both 3 nouns, masculine, neutral, and feminine, is also ending with M. So it means that when we look at that one, that when it has the same form with the 3 types of nouns, how can we define whether it's coming from masculine, neutral, or feminine? Or we just know that, okay, it is the form like with this one, so that we change the adjective, past participle like the same form. Or we have to define exactly that noun is coming from masculine or neutral or feminine.
So actually, so to modify, maybe the first one is adjective or noun. And so we can use to modify the, another noun. Okay, at the time, maybe this adjective, so okay, the following noun is masculine. This adjective also will take masculine gender, that's right. So or neuter, adjective also neuter, or feminine, adjective also feminine. But for the noun to noun, so actually that noun cannot be changed in gender. Noun to noun. So but case end is the same. Case end is exactly the same. But gender is never changed.
Yeah. Bante, can you give an example for now together with now that we change the case, but the gender still keep the same with the first noun?
Or the first noun, okay. How to say? Maybe not come to my mind now.
Yeah, later it's okay, Bante.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Bante.
Okay.
How about the past participle, Bante?
Past participle is all, past participle is, the suffix da or, na. These are past participle, right? So that is why, all of the past participle are ended in the a. But so to modify to the another noun, so other than that, a is changed to the r. Like the, for example, kata. So become the, and the kata or something in this way. At the time, you know, in the stage of the kata, ending in the R, declensionally like the, Buddha. But at the stage of the kata, ending in the R, at the time, it can be declined like the kanya in this way.
Yeah, I have not yet get the point, the ending point, Pante. Kanya.
So, okay. Maybe past participle karita. So that karita modifying to the, so vihara. Okay. So vihara is masculine gender. So in the sentence, that karita will be, so karito, so viharo. So karito also masculine gender. Viharo also masculine gender. And then, but if so, karita. So, okay, these are masculine. And then now karita and the rata. So rata is neuter gender. Okay, so at that time, that karita will be taken neuter genders like the karitam and the so ratam and so on. But so that karita, so modify to the for example, feminine now, what is it? Maybe mala. Mala is not a mala, neuter noun. So for the feminine noun, okay. So sima. Sima. At the time, this also will be karita, sima in this way. So the gender of this karita also feminine gender. So at that time, maybe this sima is with the other case ending like the sima yo. So karita also karita yo. Okay. No, that is singular form. Now plural form is karita yo and then sima yo in this way. The same way for the right hand also for plural form. So karitani and then ratani. And the same way, vihara. So karita and then vihara like the Buddha. So in this way. So karita is a past participle adjective, but based on the following noun. If following noun is masculine gender, then karita will be masculine gender. So their declension also like the Buddha. But the following noun is neuter. So that karita past participle will be neuter noun. In declining also neuter like the fala or something. And then the following noun is feminine gender like the sima. So that past participle also will be taken. Will take the feminine gender and their declension also the same as feminine noun like the kanya or karita yo and karite yo karita and so on in this way.
Yeah, I see. Thank you very much, Pante.
Okay.
Got it. Yeah.
Okay. So any question? Okay, no more. So let me stop here by saying sadhu. So, sadhu. Sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you, Bante. Anumodami. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Welcome.
Thank you, Bante. And good night, Bante.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you very much, Bante. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.